Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live! How you fools doing?
Just fine, my friend. You're so fired up, man. I love it.
I know, you're excited.
I just finished chugging that monster, bro.
That's what he calls it, man.
Right. How
as soon as midnight comes, I'm tired.
Hell yeah.
Like Cinderella. Like fucking Cinderella.
Dave
He's
had
having
all this smoke coming out of his nose, and he was either vaping or he has terrible pneumonia right now.
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes, both.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Go to urgent care again, man. Yeah, look at him.
It's my very poor Goldberg.
That's not what a CPAP's supposed to look like.
That's not how any of this works. Yeah, so hey, it's good to be back, man. I thought I was going to miss a couple weeks with this stuff, but I only ended up missing the one. And to be fair, I mean, it hurts right now, but
You're a soldier, man. I like
I'm
it.
doing it.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
They
Be
told
strong.
They told me you'll be in the hospital a few days, and the first day they said you can go home if you want. I said let me go home. I'd much rather rest here than there.
Don't blame me, man. Don't blame me. No one wants to stay in there, man.
No.
Dude, any time with us, man, even like every kid that we've had, it was nice during like when we had one baby towards like the tail end of COVID, and they were like, "You're here for 24 hours tops," and then we're getting out. This is great, dude. Like
Awesome.
we can.
Yeah, get the fuck out. And that's how you do it. And get in, drop the kid, get the fuck out.
Get it out.
Yo, I am
If I
the
can
worst
recover at
fucking
home,
patient.
Send me home.
Yeah.
Really.
Why is that?
Yo, I get so anxious and fucking nervous in hospitals, I start to fucking wig out like the fucking Hulk and shit. Just like,
Yeah, you start to hate Black Americans.
God damn it, Russ!
It took him 3
Hey,
minutes.
restart the show. Restart the show.
Stop. Holy shit, dude. Stop. Listen, I'm out.
No, you can't go out, stay.
Restart the
Don't
show.
leave.
I can't even find the goddamn
There we go.
banner.
You got hacked, and it was an AI thing, and
It was AI, yes.
Oh my
The
god.
banner. Good, you got the flag going.
Whew.
You
Yes,
said you
Russ.
walk out.
I know you were. I know you were referencing the parody of the Hulk Hogan theme music that was made, and you don't really believe that. Nor do we believe that ourselves.
Oh,
But you cannot say that on air.
Nick.
It's gonna be one of those.
Yeah, like,
In my defense, you weren't very specific about what Hulk you were talking about.
It don't matter.
I mean, well, that's what I thought mattered.
That's where your mind went, Russ.
I know.
God damn.
Because it was just,
You guys-
it just listen
you
to that.
guys-
I thought it was
Can
funny.
you guys see that?
Ooh,
That's the back right now.
ooh, let's do that.
That's the back.
Put it back up there.
There we go.
Yeah, baby, look at that baloney.
That's really gnarly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what's
for
gonna happen
all the
is,
listeners, Dave had to have a emergency penis reduction.
yes, it's coming
You
back.
know, his back couldn't carry the strain anymore.
I got put on my
Jeez.
restriction of lifting heavy machinery, and it was just too much. I couldn't do it anymore.
Hey, I didn't even say that. Why is the banner still from me? That wasn't me. I didn't say it had a penis.
I'm just gonna let it run the whole episode.
I'm just
You might as
jealous.
well.
I wish I had a
Like,
penis
strong.
reduction. I thought Doctor, I need a penis reduction. He goes, "What? Are you kidding?" Fucking-
Well, so just for
good.
the record, what they do is snack so that we're not banned by everybody. Your spine goes down here. Your spine hits your pelvis right here. There's two joints called the SI joints. Those are your shock absorbers. Every time you move this way, or this way, those things take the absorption from your spine. Mine both went like this. So they open it back up. They put 3 screws in this side. They're going to put 3 screws in the next side. And then the middle, the spine itself, is going to get fused from L5 down to S1. So it's got to be in 3 in order to
Jesus,
build
yes.
the spine.
God bless.
So
Oh,
God
that's what we're
damn.
looking at. Yeah,
Rough stuff,
yeah.
dude.
It's kind of a nightmare. It was I should have stayed in the hospital. Honestly, the pain management was not good enough when I was at home. I was in agony. I mean, death agony.
Man.
I couldn't stay there just for that. But the recommended stay is 5 days, and I just said I stayed for 5 minutes. So, but I
Oh,
wanted to
fuck
go home.
that.
Rest well there. Rest is key too, man. I don't rest well there. I rest well
Yeah.
here. in my room with my pups. In my
Dude,
bed.
I mean, it's tough. It's tough because they're on like when, especially like during the night, like those. And I only know this, for 2 ways: experience. My wife's a nurse, right? So
Yeah.
Right.
you know, she kind of tells me like the night shift, like they're not like too worried about not waking you up,
Right.
Yeah.
disturbing. You know, it's like they got to come in and get their shit done. And it's
Yep.
the worst. Like when you have like young kids and they're just like coming in like plowing shit around. I'm like, oh my god,
Exactly. Yeah.
and hollering and everything. And,
Oh yeah,
They
they.
gotta take vitals. You got to take vitals every 3 hours, so they got to come in with
Yeah.
those. The machines blow up, they beep. They got to do that every 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, I mean I think everyone can kind of relate to that. You sleep better in your own bed than you do somewhere else.
Sure.
It's always
turn-
more comfortable. You know?
They come in and turn the lights on and shit, and you're like,
Like, dude,
I'm
get
sleeping.
out.
We don't give a shit. We're all over.
Man, I got fucking conditioned now. I can't sleep past like 8 o'clock in the fucking morning because that's when Kate's gone for work.
Okay.
guy, dude. I haven't slept past 6:30. It's been 9 years, dude. Like, it's just,
That's it, huh?
this is between work and my freaking kids, man. And it's my own fault too. Like I could in the summertime sleep a little bit later, but like, dude, I need to be like before I get the 2 babies up, I need to be like up, showered, dressed, and like have a cup of coffee. Like have at least my coffee cup poured,
Right.
and then I'm ready to go. Or else I gotta like, you know, rely on the older kids to watch them while I go get dressed or to do whatever. But it's just easier, man.
What are you fucking with? Who is it?
You see, G.I. Joe something.
Fucking Outback, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
What? No, not Outback. Fuck. Who is that?
That is Outback. Yeah,
Oh, it's Outback.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
that's the younger version of Outback. The
Yeah.
yeah,
Bigger, man.
I like that fucking Tiger Force one. If it wasn't
Yes.
Outback.
that's the
Yeah.
one I got. I like him.
I got both of them. I tore that one up and did.
Yeah,
something with-
the head sculpt on the Tiger Force one's really good. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you can't swap the heads.
Yeah.
What-
I
what-
wanted
That
to put
is so
that head
ridiculous.
sculpt on the non-Tiger Force one, but the pegs are different.
Oh, I
The
figured
pegs are
that.
different.
Well, like this
They don't fit.
it's tough because like this one, like, and this is case of a lot of classified figures. Like their faces look like the prints done well. They're just so glossy.
Yeah.
Like if you can find like this is from Michaels.
Yeah.
Just hit it with this and it takes that sheen off and it looks like $1 million. Now, I don't have like a
Or Matt Modge Podge.
yeah. I mean anything
That might
just,
work. That might work.
And it's like this is the after. I don't have like the before to compare it to. But like I did that.
Yeah.
Dusty. He looked shiny and sweaty and
He looked kind of like a blonde Jean-Claude Van Damme there.
yeah. I mean they make like it just makes a big difference. I mean those finishes, like if you're into like customizing and painting and shit, like those finishes count for a lot, man.
Do you think, man, because like the fucking G.I. Joe line went fucking crazy with crossovers.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Do you
little
think
nuts.
like Hasbro might try to get some of those licenses to fuck
Like
around
what?
like that again? Like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. What else did they have?
I don't
I had
know.
all those as a kid. That'd be tough. I think Capcom tends to be tough with their licensing.
Yeah.
But I hear, like, I don't know anything. I heard that on a podcast or something.
I definitely remember the GI Joe style
Street Fighter figures.
Street Fighter
Yeah.
figures. I remember those guys.
I don't think they should fuck with a perfectly working formula right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I think you're right. It's
Yeah.
kinda,
Especially when like there's so many figures out that people are still waiting for them to make.
it's true.
To then
It's true.
start wasting time on a
Mm.
Street Fighter Joe, I
Yeah.
would. I mean, that's something I would pass on personally.
I feel
Yeah.
like
But-
the only figure that you can get out of an existing of existing G.I. Joe parts would be maybe I think like Guile. You could
Maybe Guile.
Guile,
Yeah.
maybe.
That's not bad.
Dude.
With-
The red and blue ninjas.
Yeah.
like
There's your whole half your fucking Mortal Kombat cast.
well, yeah, Mortal
Good
Kombat.
point, yeah.
Yeah.
Where
you got
would those
Smoke
make
and Air
sense?
Mac
Like,
and all of them, you know.
They'd have to be
Yeah.
like.
But I don't remember them having a Mortal Kombat crossover.
I don't
know
Yeah,
you
they
Street
did.
Fighter.
Yeah, they did. I remember the Mortal Kombat guys. They had the. Didn't they have gimmicks where you could wind their put their arm back and they would like like flat four had like a spring on it or something like that. I thought there's some of my gimmicks like that.
The ones I had were just
Don't remember those.
normal normal
Yeah.
O-ring bucks and
Yeah, it's
Okay, so I
Go ahead.
let me see. Dun-dun-dun.
I got Torch and
Okay.
Dogfight in this week.
So
Did you?
Yeah.
the Mortal Kombat thing was its own line by Hasbro using the G.I. Joe
Yep,
box.
I did see
Okay.
that too.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's where I got that from.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
94,
Yeah.
94. Yeah, that's what Yojo says.
Yeah.
Yep.
How is Torch? All right.
Torch, they learned their lesson,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
and the glasses are actually sculpted on. You cannot. remove
That's
the glasses
good.
anymore.
That's
cool.
See,
So they fixed it for the last
Yeah.
for those last suits. So
yeah, he's especially him. He never had his glasses off anyway.
I don't think
And
any of them really
I
had
don't
their
think any of
glasses
them-
off.
yeah, I don't
Exactly. So
You're right. I don't remember any of them having them off. To be honest with you, I don't remember that. It's yeah.
So
I like the touch that they tried to let you take
Yeah.
the glasses off. It's just a pain in the ass to get them to stay on. And
yeah,
look right when they're on. So I'm glad that with this one they actually molded the glasses in. And
yeah.
It
That's
is what it
awesome,
is.
man. That's awesome. That's good.
Russ, did you hear what your boy did this week?
What?
Traded a Sentinel for a Hiss tank.
Get the fuck out of here! Did you?
Hell
he had
yeah.
like 20 Sentinels, so might as well, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. You did. You had more than one. That's for sure. But did you? Oh wow. Okay. What did you get? Just the tank, or did you get the figures and shit with it?
Oh, it's got everything in there.
Oh, okay, okay. No kidding. Who'd you pull that off with?
Fucking local toy store.
Oh no
yeah,
kidding!
I remember that. You had that
Yeah.
deal going on, right?
They did that
Major
at the local.
Toys, yeah.
Wow, like even swap? No extra money.
Yeah.
Like that? It's pretty
I
cool.
have the UFC pay-per-view that I'm watching as well. If anyone's
303,
interested in the
right?
results.
Yeah, what's going on?
Didn't
Right now,
what's
nothing.
his
They're
face
just
retire?
they're just chatting right now because it's in between. The prelims, the
Yeah.
main card starts at 10 technically. So right now, Chael is just filling us in on whatever Chael does. But yeah, we had a retirement. Michelle Watterson retired.
Yeah, she's the karate.
The Karate Hottie.
Karate Hottie, yep.
The karate
She's been
hottie,
around,
yeah.
she's been around since like
Yeah.
Strike Force and
A
like
long
Elite
time.
XP
She's
days.
been around for a while.
Yeah, she's one of the
Yeah.
early women.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Watterson. It was like Carla Esparza. and,
Wait.
a lot of these these fighters that have been around forever, they're starting to now.
Was she the Karate Hottie or was she H2O?
No,
She was, the
Karate
she
Hottie.
was the karate
She's a
hottie.
karate hottie.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I just remember seeing her when they were doing like a pre thing where the pre-fight one time one of her fights. Like I don't remember who she was fighting, and she had this fucking skimpy little thing on. I was like,
You're thinking of Ron Waterman. Ron Waterman was H2O.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick used to beat his meat to both of them interchangeably, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Absolutely.
All them muscles and curves look all the same.
Not
It's all
that there's
about-
anything wrong with that. We
No.
got a couple more days left in Pride Month.
Yeah.
wonderful.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I got tabs
That's
on
cool.
it. Now I'm gonna keep.
Yeah,
watching
hell yeah,
just
dude.
to
Cool.
Yeah, that's
keep-
awesome.
I'll fill you guys in on what's
So-
going on.
The reason why I haven't opened that thing yet is
Yeah.
because I want to do my first toy review on it. So I'm building
Nice.
a light box right now as we speak, so that I can try
Fucking
and
cool,
do
man.
something. So I'm going to try it. If it doesn't come out right, fuck it. I'm just not going to fucking show anyone.
Yeah, just be concise, man.
You know what? You'll be all right. Just have a good time with it. You'll be fine.
Outline your shit, but then don't be afraid to go on a tangent.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. So, how much assembling does that thing have?
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't even opened it yet. I don't know if anyone knew how much it has to be assembled. Because I imagine it's got to come in a
Is
pretty
that-
big
that's the
ass
hip
box,
thing,
probably.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, this thing.
Okay.
I mean, I just got to have a little bit of a decent amount, I guess.
How bad is putting his tank together? Like, what do you have to do with it? And he's gone.
You have to leave, is what you do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get the fuck out of
Did he
here.
leave?
He's got to go put it together, man.
Oh man.
See, now you got me
forgot he
fucking
had
worried that like the fucking because I haven't opened it that like there all the shit's not in it.
No, I'm sure it is. I mean, the box is probably sealed. They probably got them. They probably bought a bunch of them brand new. Just sell them. Just to sell them.
Sure.
And then you did.
Nah, man, I got fucking that bad luck with the fucking goddamn fucking thing, Anonymous.
Well, then you
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
I mean,
After someone's screw up earlier when the show started, we're gonna change my name to Anonymous tonight.
It's
Okay.
weird. You can't just change it midstream.
I know, like everyone saw it earlier.
I don't think
Jesus.
it works the way you think it works.
That's funny though.
You like say it yet?
No, E. How hard is or how much is entail to putting the his tank together?
What do you mean putting it together?
Like, yeah, some of
Yeah, like
it's
there's not much to
Not
it.
at all.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
okay,
thought.
okay. It's not that much, right?
Not at all. Not at all.
You
Yeah.
what? You just open the box. It's fucking done.
You open the top. You open the box. You take it out. Pick which windshield version you want. Pop that on. Slide the
Okay.
guns on, and you're
Okay.
done. You put the guns together, and you're done.
So
You can then put the missiles on the side if you want or not, and then the tire
Those are
treads have the
arbitrary.
plates. You have two different options for which kind of plates you want,
Okay.
an old
Alright.
school or a new school look, and yeah, you're done. It's all.
So it
you gotta
comes
put
with
in the
the
batteries.
it comes with the treads already on it and everything.
Yes.
That's cool. Okay, good. Well, Nick, you're all right. That sounds like the only things we put together is the fun shit. That's cool.
Yeah. What kind of batteries does it take?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Are they little watch batteries or?
I don't remember. I can
Okay.
honestly tell you, I don't remember.
All right.
He said
But
he
I
doesn't
had them in
remember.
the house, so I don't think it's. So I don't think it was something hard to get.
All right. Cool.
That's good. It's a pain in the ass of some of them batteries, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Like, what the fuck? I never seen this before. Never heard of this before.
They tend to have them all at Walgreens, so.
Walgreens,
Yeah.
you get them
Walmart.
Amazon next day.
Right?
Yeah.
Sam's
I
too
forgot
bougie to shop at Walmart.
I forgot the thing has lights.
Oh,
and
dude,
shit
I
on
love
it and stuff like
Walmart,
that.
man.
That's cool.
I love Walmart. You can get everything in one
Yeah.
place. That's my thing.
Yep. No.
I'm more of a. I don't care if it's Amazon or whatever, as long as I can shop online. If I can log in my boxers and I can buy a hammer, a violin, and 3 seasons.
Dave, you can go to Walmart in your boxers, man. Have you
That's
ever
a
been to
fair point.
Walmart?
Actually, that's a fair point.
Man,
But
I
you
miss-
sound like all the Walmart shoppers right now. Anyway.
That is true.
I miss like fucking being able to shop at Walmart at 3 a.m. That was my shit.
Yeah.
That was cool. I'm not a night owl, man, but like I would close at shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I could go grocery shopping.
I definitely
Yeah.
had my trips there in the middle of the fucking night, though.
Yeah.
Back in the day, shit.
Hell yeah.
I remember. When Rhea was really young. I remember having to go to Walmart in the middle of the night to get some medicine or something like that because she was sick.
Formula and shit. Like,
Well, yeah, Rhea was like just like a toddler, I guess, and she got a fever and we didn't have nothing in the house, and Anna's like sending me out to get some medicine and shit. And I'm like,
that's a strange thing because
fuck.
everyone there would either be really normal or really odd. Nothing in between.
yeah.
It'd be people like you know, don't want to deal with the people. It's quiet. It's whatever, and then just a bunch of weirdos.
I swear to God, I don't think I saw.
Oh,
I
I'd
don't remember
lump,
seeing.
I'd lump
one
Russ
person
up
there.
with the weirdos, not the normal people.
Oh, I definitely.
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
are
like
people, man.
you gotta remember, this is the dude that beats the shit out of a kid for a toy.
Normal
Hey,
is
now hold on a minute. I don't beat the shit out of the guys. Push the kid aside. This is
let's
different.
run a little bit.
I mean, you know, yeah. The kid falls on playgrounds and stuff all the time. It's fine.
Absolutely.
Russ was just the monkey bars for that kid that day.
Yeah, that's right. I was, you know,
You gotta toughen them up, man. You gotta toughen them up.
yeah, he tripped. Yeah, he tripped. You know, fucking hell, whatever.
Yo, I am so fucking paranoid about that his tank now.
Oh, stop.
Why?
It's fine.
It's gonna be okay, dude.
What are you paranoid about?
Because like somebody said, did you trade it for that? Everything in it?
Well,
I'm like, yeah.
I didn't mean everything in like all the his tank parts. I meant the I didn't.
Yeah, it all comes in one box.
Yeah, I didn't know it all came in one.
I'm starting over his words, man. He feels bad.
I didn't mean to freak you out. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Well, Nick, why didn't you open it yet?
Because I'm going to start doing toy reviews, and that's going to be my first toy review.
Well, all jokes aside, you did trade this in. You should at least open, make sure you have everything. You don't want to go back to the dude 3 months later.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I just now opened this and I'm missing all the figures.
He's right, because that guy's going to go fuck yourself.
That's exactly.
Yeah,
like,
that's a good point.
At least make sure everything's in there, and then if you want to do the review.
I know. And it's what do you do if it's sealed though? You buy it sealed at the store. Do you check it out then and then?
Well, was it sealed?
The dude be like,
no.
Oh, dude. Nick.
Dude, I mean, literally, like, as soon as Hangout is over,
bro.
I mean, as soon as the show is over,
He's doing it right now.
just pop open a box.
He's doing it right now.
Just pop open a box and make sure everything's in there. You know, that's all you got to do.
He's gonna open that motherfucker up right now and be like, "Fuck this, we open this shit up."
I yelled for Cal. He was in the goddamn shower, and he came over, fucking soaking wet like a fucking poodle. I'm like, dude, you could have fucking yelled back that you were in the shower. Goddamn.
There's
I
an inner
like
box
that. That's respect.
that you open up, and in that box, Nick, in the box, there'll be, when you open up, there'll be a box. You'll see a cardboard box on the top. That should have the 4 figures in it. You'll see the Carter Cobra Commander and then the 3 other figures.
This new Outback, or it's way better guns, they're all molded black plastic. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I got or whatever.
I got it the other day. I got in the grunt figure. I didn't get it, so I went ahead and ordered it because it was on sale on Amazon. So I grabbed it. I was like, all right.
What'd you pay for it real quick, man?
What?
I'm asking Russ. What'd you pay for that grunt?
Oh, like $15.99.
No shit. I'm gonna go grab a couple more after that.
Yeah, I just I don't know the sales. I don't know. I mean, it's cool. It was, so I was like, all right. So I opened, it. I haven't opened it yet, but it's.
He's fine.
He was the one.
It seems fun. Yeah.
He was the one guy I had no interest in really because I thought he was just too normal looking. I'll go ahead and get him. Why not?
Well, I mean, I think I did a count the other day.
Yeah.
I think there's 110 figures on my shelves.
Jesus Christ, we are. I love that about you because you were in, then you were out, got rid of all your shit, got back in, required all your shit, and we kept going. It's like that's awesome. I think you got out and back in, like at a good time though, because you have to get it back there.
I was able. So like. You remember when the line started and how hard it was to find those Cobra Island figures, right?
Definitely that, yeah.
And the aftermarket prices and all that nonsense. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not stressing myself over this. I'm done.
I remember.
Then they started making the changes to the aesthetic. Then they started making them. Then the also started getting easier to get them, and there wasn't a problem.
Yeah,
and I was like, and I was like, but I had to go back and get what I missed, right? Fucking Dom. Oh, I got blah 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 blah. Really? If you had blah 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 blah, why did you tell me when I dumped my shit and I never would have dumped it in the first place?
Right.
So Dom hooked me up to get what I was missing.
Yeah.
And this was right around when Major Blood came out. And Major Blood was on the shelves for me, and I grabbed the Major Blood. And then I've been able to keep up ever since. I haven't missed a pre-order. The only pre-order I missed.
Tough to get now, man.
Yeah. Is.
Yeah, he is.
The Tiger Force ATV.
Is the His Tactician supposed to be signed?
Is it his? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, we got the His Tactician. All the fucking shit. Yeah, everything's here.
Ah, good.
Perfect. There you go.
And you're good.
Yeah, especially if it wasn't opened. I mean, especially if it was open, you just don't, like I said, you don't want to wait 3 months to do your review and then realize, wait a minute, I'm missing shit, and then try to go back to the store. Because even then, I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Right?
That's true.
I'd be like, no, what, you fucking crazy? It's been you bought this shit 3 months ago.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Fuck you, man." Yeah. That trade is That trade is come and gone, my friend.
Oh, no.
I'm supposed to trust that I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Get the feedback.
I don't know.
Yeah, once I got the Dragonfly coming.
There we go.
That thing looks fun, man.
The Dragonfly does look cool. It does look cool.
I got the Dragonfly coming. I'm about 99% sure I'll be backing the next HasLab that we're gonna get STCC.
And what do you think it's gonna be?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be the Rattler. I do think it's gonna be the Rattler.
See, that's gonna be.
Is that the
man.
fucking the plane or whatever?
One of the
The A10 Warthog.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that'd be badass.
It was only like one of my favorite fucking
Matt Hurd
G.I.
just got a
Joe.
boner and doesn't know why.
I mean, of all
Yeah,
the
this
fucking
Cobra
jets they
Commander's,
had,
as Russ used to say, is key. Look at that fucker, Russ.
he's cool. It's awesome looking,
I mean,
dude. It looks good. It looks good.
My
It does.
recommendation: don't open it.
Yeah.
Nope.
They got the retro one coming out, which
Yeah,
is
they
exactly
do.
the same.
Yeah,
Just a little
yeah.
bit of a different blue back
Yeah.
metal faceplate, and it has the right symbol. This one has the Mickey Mouse symbol.
And then
Leave it
what's
unboxed,
these
leave it
rumors I
unboxed.
heard?
Yeah.
I opened mine, but
What's the
Yeah.
rumors I heard about STCC? A special one being the Cobra Commander when he gets changed. What was
Yeah,
a man? Cobra Commander, or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you not been
Is
paying
that-
attention?
I don't know.
I haven't.
Oh,
They
man.
already,
I've
it was
been
already
busy, dude.
officially announced that they let
Oh,
IGN
I
announce
did.
it.
Okay.
It's
I didn't even know it was
the-
already. I didn't know it was already
It's-
officially announced.
Yep,
I just-
I was once a man, Cobra Commander.
Yeah.
Snake.
I ain't gonna lie. That's kind
Snake
of cool.
Cobra Commander. It
Yeah.
even comes with a little snake that you can wrap around roadblock.
I kind of want to get that.
It looks
will.
really good. It looks really good.
We'll probably go through hell getting it, but
I don't have any
I'm
pictures.
gonna-
I don't know if Nick has pictures of it.
Yeah,
but-
I'm looking right now, but
I'm-
Jesus Christ, I'm going back and Toy Ark doesn't seem to have it.
I really. That's.
I know it's on
wow.
IGN.
That's an exciting. That's an exciting one to do. I gotta give Hasbro some credit on that one. That's pretty good.
It looks mostly to be new parts, like the torso,
Yeah.
arms, and obviously
New
and
sculpt
everything.
work and everything.
There's a lot of people
Yeah.
that don't like the G.I. Joe movie and don't care for Cobra La. I'm on the opposite end. Like, I was a big fan of Globulus, Nemesis Enforcer, and all that.
Me
So
too.
I
I'm
love
thrilled
Nemesis Enforcer.
that they're doing this. I'm thrilled that they're doing this.
I
Yeah,
could
me
not
too.
wait for a Globulus.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, he was on. he
Can
was
you
on
see this big picture here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it. That's cool,
So-
dude. That is cool.
Then,
oh, look at
you
that.
know-
Little snake.
Oh wow! When he's like not quite changed, yeah. Oh my god, that's badass.
pretty cool, man.
I love it. No, look. The next Cobra Commander to come out will be the armored Cobra Commander, because after he gets changed back into a man, I love they're going through the Cobra Commander cycle. I love it. It's great.
Well, they still haven't done the hooded one yet, but
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think they're gonna do it, but
why
we'll
not?
see.
Give
I
me
don't know,
one reason why not.
I just think Hasbro's gonna associate
Really?
it with being.
According to who? Why?
I don't know.
Baron
they're
Zemo.
very-
I'll give you Baron
What's
Zemo.
up, Wolfenstein?
they are very how
They
I
did
say
Baron
that-
Zemo. Marvel
They
Legends
do
did Baron Zemo.
That's true. That's true.
And
You
that's
think-
Disney.
You're
They
right.
did the fucking Red Skull.
You know what?
They've done Red Skull.
You guys
but not
are
only
right.
that, they did do Baron Zemo with the purple hood. The
Yeah.
hood.
I think they just
So,
haven't gotten to it yet.
every-
man. I don't
I-
think
it's-
I hope so. I hope so.
They
I
won't
hope-
put it on the shelf. I don't think they'll put it on the shelf.
No.
It'll be in a HasLab. It'll be in
or
SCC or a PulseCon exclusive probably.
probably.
When eventually
Here's
they'll
the
get
thing,
to it, which
if
is fine.
they do that, if they put it in the HasLab or an exclusive, it'll eventually be on the shelf. Like, when have they not re-released one of those things, man?
They've
It'll be
done
different in
plenty
a way.
of them. They haven't done.
Plenty
Yeah, I
of
don't-
boosters that they haven't re-released.
They have. Look at the Marvel Legends. They haven't really re-released any of those figures.
No.
Dude, man, I feel like you just give it enough time. they come out eventually. Like it might be years.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
and if they do it
Mhm.
differently, they'll make changes to it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
They're
like, I said,
But
a different color scheme, but
I don't think so. I think
I
with
hope
that
so.
one, they're gonna play it safe with all the.
I've just
They'll
never.
do it.
I've never looked at that character.
Nobody did.
Neither have I.
No.
No, I never did either.
Well, I think
It's just
yeah.
Every time I hear that
yeah.
of saying, "Oh, Hasbro will never do it." No, I'm not like saying to you, Russ, but every time I see that comment made, I always say like, because I'm like, did I miss something? Did Hasbro
No.
say?
So,
I'm not gonna
the-
do
the-
because
The story and the rumor goes right when they were
Uh-huh.
doing the GI Joe movies, right? There was some exec when they were talking about Cobra Commander and hit the hood. He had said, "Isn't this racist, or couldn't this be construed racist?" And that's supposedly where it started, right? Hasbro has never once said they are not going to do it.
I'd be in that meeting.
7, Super 7 said they have no intention of doing the Hoodie Cobra Commander.
They say,
But that
why?
was Super 7. No,
Yeah.
they never said why.
Odd.
Hasbro has never confirmed or denied anything of the sort. Look,
Yeah.
No, they
they
never
know
have.
everybody wants it. They know everybody
I'd be-
wants it.
I'd be in
Yeah.
that
But they
meeting.
have literally said there will not be a classified flag. Like, don't even think
Yeah.
about it. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
happening.
Mhm.
They've said it.
That's-
Like, I think if they were dead set on this, they would have
They would
said,
say
no,
it.
it's not. We're not going to be doing
You know,
that.
E, I think
that
you're right.
meeting-
You've
in that
kind of
meeting, like, isn't he also
Makes a
like
lot
a
of
bad guy? So who gives a
Yeah.
fuck? Like,
Yeah.
like, so we'll go ahead and say he's a racist. He's like a villain.
It's kind of
All the worst shit onto him. Like, who cares?
like Marvel did try that fucking retcon to be like, "Hey, Hydra's not Nazis, guys."
Right.
Dude, they're
Exactly.
bad
I know.
guys. Why- Like, who cares? Like, who
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you
yeah, they're
can't.
bad.
You can't get away from it. You put it in the
Yeah.
That was the
MCU.
time. I guess.
And
And
not
now-
only that, you put it in your Disney MCU movies on where Hydra
Yep.
came from. So nobody cares.
Right.
Nobody's mad. Nobody's upset.
Nah.
And the one or two people who might be, no one cares that they are.
Fuck.
That's
True. Fuck
again, it's
'em,
a very-
right?
It's gonna be that very loud, very small minority, and it's,
Yeah.
it's the thing of like these bad things that exist in the real world. Like, there's like that hubbub about calling what's his face Boba Fett ship the Slave One. It's like there's
Yeah.
been like, through Star Wars and in Legends, but then also in canon with the Clone Wars, like depictions of slavery and whatnot. And like my big
Anakin was
thing-
a slave.
exactly, yeah.
That's
and, like,
true.
that
His
always-
mother was.
it's like, is the person, so like the slaver, the person who is like enslaving someone else, how are they portrayed? They're portrayed as scummy and villainous, and it's all right.
Then
If
it's
they're
accurate.
portrayed as, if they're portrayed as like the hero in the story, then you should have a problem with that.
There was
But-
a portrayal in Game of Thrones that showed the slavers as both evil but benevolent at the same time, and that's the dichotomy of his writing made a lot of sense for that era,
Mhm. Yeah.
where they were one side was trying to fight it, the other side being so indoctrinated into slavery that they just wanted to go back to it, and so that was some pretty intricate storytelling when it came to that topic.
It's high-minded stuff, man. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
nuanced look at it.
But if you only look at one, if the whole thing encompasses this, and you only look at this, you miss this. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
you can't. That's so difficult to do.
Yeah, because that's always my big thing is like you can't shy away from all these things because like if you do that, you eventually can't portray anything that is
Right.
in any way
Yep.
unpleasant to anyone. But like villains
Yep.
need to be villains.
I mean, yeah, like
You have a good guy, you have a bad guy.
one of the most despicable characters in cinema in the past 20 years was fucking Samuel L. Jackson in Django. And
That
if
was pretty rough. That
you
was
know,
pretty rough.
if fucking, if we didn't have Quentin Tarantino and Samuel L. Jackson, we wouldn't have that fucking performance.
Right on.
And so, like, you gotta let artists create.
Definitely. This isn't
I
real,
agree.
guys, by the way.
Yeah, and also like
Yeah.
if
It's
the
fiction.
artist includes or even develops a character, that doesn't mean that character is a reflection of the artist. I feel like that's a thing that comes up a
Yeah.
lot. Like, and again, you hear this from like just such a minuscule small amount of people, whereas
Right.
like most people don't think
But
this.
Yeah,
it's that
he's
the
vocal
the
minority.
problem is
Minority.
Yeah,
that minuscule minority is
They're
the
all represented in
loudest
Hollywood.
ones, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're
So
also-
it feels like it's the fans, the community.
Yeah,
they're all
yeah,
in
yeah.
uproar, but it's all like it's like 5 or 6 of them
Yeah.
causing the stir, and that's all you read and that's all you see because that's all that's fed to us.
Mhm.
The
Yeah, for
negativity
sure,
is
for
fed
sure,
to
for
us.
sure.
You know, the clickbait. You know,
Oh, yeah.
the Hasbro haters on YouTube that have their channels. They
Oh my God,
they
man,
rip
yeah.
on Hasbro, but they're buying the stuff. But why are they ripping on Hasbro? Because that negativity is what drives the views, right?
It does.
That's all it is.
I thought this during COVID, which is where I came up, where I like was realized. I feel like people who like can't just like buy everything that comes out tend to just be like, no, fuck this shit, it sucks.
Yeah.
Or like,
Yeah.
look, like I mean that's me. I can't buy every fucking toy that I
No.
want, but I don't.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
same.
because of that. Like I can just I can pick and choose what I want and appreciate shit from afar. Like
I think there's a percentage of that. You're right. I think but I think he's right too. I think there are people that generally probably do like Hasbro, but just bitch about Hasbro because they know it's gonna get them views.
Yeah.
You know, shit
I'm
like
just,
that.
I'm just only
yeah.
saying like I think it's like a lot
Yeah.
of like saltiness.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I'm sure it is too. I'm sure it is too.
It's overpriced. It's
Yeah,
too
let's-
expensive.
Let's
They
blame
shouldn't be
Hasbro.
doing this. You know, they shouldn't be doing HasLabs and crowdfund. They're a multi-billion-dollar company or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They can afford to take the risk.
Again, it's
And
like
my
nobody can't,
thing
like,
is,
you fucking
why, though?
tried, and yeah, exactly.
Why take a
won't-
risk if you don't
Yeah.
have to?
And
Yeah.
when they tried that
When
shit
risks
with that-
backfire,
Uh-huh.
employees lose jobs. When risks backfire,
Yeah,
so
but-
you're not
but
taking
also-
any risks.
but
So why?
also-
Who cares?
See, no, but
Yeah.
see, but the crowdfunding stuff that they do that they've done is real specialized shit though. It's not something
yeah,
that
yeah,
you can be put on a shelf in a store.
But that's
It's not
what
shit you
people
can,
don't
you know,
understand.
I know, but
They
yeah,
think
I
it
know.
can.
I know.
There's no
Yeah.
Toys
And-
R Us
they-
anymore.
They like it.
I know.
They can 'cause
It's
they
silly,
like it,
but
and they really want it, but that is not
yeah,
enough to support
Right.
that shit being
Yeah.
on a Walmart shelf.
like I don't. I don't like. Believe me, there's some of the other hats, the GI Joe ones especially. I mean, I've wanted them, but I'm just like I'm not willing to spend that money.
All right, let's be
doesn't mean-
fucking real about this shit. All right, fuck Iron Can 3000. That motherfucker is just fucking being goddamn
He's-
controversial to be controversial,
He's
and
definitely
that's
one
it.
of them. He's
That's
definitely a
it.
big one of them right now.
Is he? That guy is crazy. I know you talking about.
Yeah. It's just like every video, and if to hell if you comment something negative on his post because he'll erase it or he'll bitch to a mod to have it erased. I guarantee it.
Does he do that really? What a pussy.
Yeah, he fucking talks so big on his fucking YouTube channel like he's this fucking internet gangster, and then fucking goes around erasing comments like a little
So-
bitch.
A lot of his recent like when the Vamp was coming out, he put out a
Yeah.
video saying to other creators, "Don't flood YouTube with Vamp reviews."
Oh, I
And my-
remember
my-
that.
my
I
thing
remember
is-
that. Yeah.
My thing is, and if you are, do something different, be original. And then he's putting out videos about how it's overpriced
Right.
and all this
Right.
stuff. So my thing is, you are a content creator.
Wow.
You're
Yeah.
doing the same thing. You're telling everybody not to do what you do. Why? Because you want the only one to be out there?
Yes.
Or you
Yeah.
just want to stir up controversy? And he did. He stirred up controversy, and
Yes.
people started watching more, right? And then he starts overprice, all this
Yeah.
bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So, but what happens though? To quote Yule, some simp sends him a free Vamp, who's a fan, right? So that's what he does, right? He got one for free. You know, and then he's doing the same thing with the Stinger, and some simp is going to send him a free Stinger. Watch, I guarantee, his fans, and I can't, he's right, and he is one of the worst. He is one of the worst out there right
I
now.
don't know much about that environment or that populace of people, but it sounds like any other collection and group like that. Because I do Magic the Gathering, we got the same kind of people. I do,
Oh, yeah, I'm
anything
sure,
that I
man.
do, like comic book or anything. Those people exist in every single subcontinent of culture.
Yeah,
that
Magic.
you can find.
Magic's a big one, man. I'm into that too, and like I don't like play but like I watch like a lot of YouTube stuff, man. And yeah, you definitely see that. Like the there's like good channels that I like, and then there's a bunch that are like, oh my god, like.
But
my favorite, the Magic the Gathering channels, are the ones where they catch the dudes cheating
I just watched
at the
some of that.
tournaments.
I just watched some today.
That's funny.
Yeah,
People
like
cheat
a
on
highlight of it,
people
man.
cheat on this. That's great.
Yes,
God
they think
damn.
they're slick and they're not.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I got all I said.
And
You
like
ain't cheating, you ain't
some of the
trying.
people that cheated were like dudes winning the tournaments and shit back in the day.
Oh wow! That's so
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You know?
That's it, man. That's it. That's how. That's the.
But
That's
Every night
hilarious.
before they go to bed, man.
Yeah, man.
real quick,
Good
David says something about comics. I know you just said in the chats a little while ago you started Blood Hunt.
Yes, I'm not. I don't think I've read the most recent one. It's
Really?
It's a little. I'm interested. I don't know if I'm gonna read all the side ones.
Yeah.
Like I know they just. I think the Magic one just came out. She has a spin-off. I might read that because it's X-Men. But
Yeah.
I did read the Jubilee one. You know, just because I'm a big fan of the X-Men. I thought the artwork was. But I
you
thought
like it?
no, I hate the artwork in it. I thought
You
it
don't
was
like
so
the artwork,
trash.
really?
I thought it was
Dude,
so
that'll
trash.
take me out of a book.
It takes me out of comic books so much.
Yeah, it does.
When I don't like the artwork.
I can get through it, but yeah, to be honest,
Exactly.
that'll take me out.
But
and I feel like people give me shit for that, but I'm like, but to me, it's like it's half of it.
the whole point
Yeah.
is it's a visual book. The whole point of it is a visual book.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know, comic book is meant to be visual also.
Yeah, that's true.
why it gets me out. So I've been trying to read like the Real American Hero, starting from the beginning, right? So we're going the
Ooh,
original.
that's rough.
It's those early '80 comic books, that artwork. I'm just like, oh, this is gonna take me a while. This is gonna take me a while.
Yeah.
Writing style back then, man. Like I mean, like you be prepared to read a lot. Like I've read some older.
Oh,
like,
yeah, the
Batman stuff, man. It's
Yeah.
just, like,
There were also
inner
less
monologue,
ads.
Inner monologue.
There
like-
was more writing, less ads in it. Comic books, I think, were bigger because I'm reading these issues and I'm like,
Yeah.
this issue ain't fucking over with yet. It's still going. Like I'm not done with this issue.
That's the opposite feeling of what you want when you're consuming a piece of content. It's like, oh my god.
You know, but that's it.
See, like-
You know, if it's a good comic, I've always been upset. Like, damn, I spent when I was buying comic
cliffhanger.
books, whatever it was, right? Whatever the price was in the early '90s, whatever, $1, $2, whatever they were. I just spent $2 to fucking read something in 5 minutes, and I gotta wait a month just to get the next one. Those used to bother me. But with this one, I'm like, is this issue not over yet? Can I just skip to like 1990 and skip the first 10 years maybe and not be lost? Like,
I had my laptop bag out because I was bringing my laptop to the hospital with me if I was going to stay. And I had a small little story arc that I loved way back when from like 2004 or 5 called Colossus Bloodline, and it's about 4 or 5 comics, and it's legit just this really cool story of Colossus and Kitty Pryde and some others. It's just oh shit. Sorry.
I don't think I ever read that one.
It's not like super heavy. It's just one of these kind of subsets that I thought was really neat. And if you get a chance, like it's only
Everybody was getting miniseries in the 90s.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
This
Yeah.
one was just kind of this little 6-page or 6-book arc, and nothing really major came out of it. But it was an interesting story. Ian Machado Gary is fighting Michael Venom Page right now. So
I forgot he was.
Some of those sub stories, miniseries are really good. So
absolutely,
Definitely.
I never read that one. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that existed one.
Pretty good. I liked it. Nothing. I wouldn't put it up against a World War Hulk or anything, but it was pretty good.
It's interesting, like you guys talking about, like the length of comics and stuff. Like Rob Liefeld just got some play on X and Facebook and shit because he was trying to quote unquote teach Jonathan Hickman how to properly structure a comic book story because
Jonathan Hickman's good.
Did someone teach him how to draw first?
In a different way than what you're.
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to play with the medium.
Yeah.
Work did a good job of that, like for all his criticisms. Because that's why I think of like Watchmen so hard to translate into any other medium. Because I think it's just like so perfectly fit to like the constraints of a comic book. I think he really pushed it in a way that,
Yeah.
I mean, like good comics might not.
All can confer to the 787 fucking pattern, and the other thing about it is, like you guys said, fucking Liefeld better learn how to draw feet before he fucking starts telling Jonathan Hickman how to write fucking comic books.
Oh shit!
He's in there to draw feet.
Was there like a specific book that he was
Fucking hilarious.
out of John Hickman's that he was?
No, like there was something where like some guys were like as a joke paid Rob Liefeld to do a cameo explaining to Jonathan Hickman the 787 style as a joke because they didn't think he'd do it, and he actually, the fucking dumbass actually did it.
Money came across though.
And like that's the thing, like nobody gets that like he came across like a jackass, and he's kind of like getting some play on it from like these fucking Gen Z kids.
Yeah, they are probably like a bunch of old heads too that just read John Hickman and can't appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that to sound like high-minded or.
I can't believe there's going to be an Evangeline movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, right. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Women are. I don't know how he got those dimensions, but
yeah. There actually was a fucking funny ass convention art picture I saw. It was Captain America, Homelander, and fucking Omni-Man. all as fucking Liefeld's cap with the huge fucking barrel fucking chest over.
Nice.
Yeah.
Big ass chicken
That's
breast.
fucking awesome, dude. That's good. Shit.
oh my god.
But yeah, Blood Hunt has been interesting.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
Playing
I'm
on
gonna
Blade
check
being
it
the
out.
bad guy so far, so
Yeah, that's kind of what my favorite part of it, to be honest with you, is that Blaze like snap, dude.
nice little
Yeah.
twist here. Okay, let's see where it goes.
Yeah. So you read the Magic one, huh? I haven't gotten that one yet. I'm gonna head up there tomorrow, and hopefully.
No, I haven't read it yet. I saw it
Oh,
came
you
out. I
haven't?
haven't read it yet.
Yeah, I gotta get that one. The last one I read actually was the Jubilee one. That was the last one I read.
The tie-ins that I've been enjoying the most have been Doctor Strange
Yes.
Of course.
and Moon
Yeah.
Knight.
Yeah.
Because those fucking the Midnight Mission shit with like Hunter's Moon and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit's fucking dope.
There, it's the way I don't know the way they're integrating a lot of the good characters into it. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's typical Marvel crossover.
Yeah.
They do them all the time. They're doing it
Yeah.
so far. It seems like this one's is doing well. Doing
Yeah,
good
it
story.
does.
Oh.
It's to a point where I feel like there's almost always an event going on. Like they don't take much time between.
No, nope.
I think I kind of figure out that's where they get a lot of their juice from. And
Yeah. Because they just
And
went
it's
from
good
the
and
end.
it's bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, because they just went from the end of fucking Krakoa to this.
Mhm.
God
Oh,
damn.
shit.
But I mean,
I am-
he's got to understand that's just the way it is and it's going to be. And
Yeah, I'm sorry. They have a Thanos story going on right now too. Like they're introducing a new Infinity Watch, where like the stones are now sentient people.
Oh shit.
I read something about that.
Mm,
Yeah.
Whoa.
eh, I don't know about
Mystique has a book coming out now.
I might read
In the thing, and she's supposed to be hunting down people that she's pissed off at.
that one. Sounds like Mystique. I'm okay with that. I did finish reading the Wolverine, the Sabretooth War.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, interesting is one way to put it. One of the other things that they're doing is a Sentinel series.
Like on their origins.
Like
What do you mean by Sentinel?
it's supposed to be like a new Sentinel program with like people that are making Sentinels and they're guarding the prison that they've made the old mansion into.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, they've done that before.
Yeah.
Turning people into Sentinels, the Prime Sentinels. And
Yeah.
So, okay, all right.
Interesting.
But I think this week might be the first of the new X-Men books.
I'm gonna give them a try
Yeah.
and see if they can suck me back in. But I have not been thrilled with X-Men in a very, very, very long time. So.
I'm interested in the Gail Simone book.
Me too.
Which one is that?
He's pretty good.
That's gonna be the one with Wolverine, Gambit, Rogue, and Jubilee.
Yes. Same. That's the one I'm interested in. One, those are some of my favorite X-Men characters. So you put them all together in a book.
Yeah.
That works for me.
Yep, sure.
Why
And,
not?
and then the Cyclops book might be interesting.
I'm gonna give them all a try.
Yeah.
See where they go.
I mean, they're dropping 10 titles, just bang.
Yeah,
but
it sounds like a
that's,
lot's coming in one go.
Sometimes that can be a bit too much.
Yeah,
You get fatigued real quick.
Yeah, Storm is getting a solo series, and she's going to be in Avengers, besides whatever book she's going to be in for the X-Men.
that's I mean, Wolverine has always kind of been like that.
Yeah.
Beast has been like that at times.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Unprecedented.
I'm going to be, because I won't spoil it completely, but I think it's going to be interesting with Storm joining the Avengers to see what happens with T'Challa after Blood Hunt.
All right.
Yeah, well, okay. But don't you think, I mean,
They used to be married,
I know,
so I'm
but-
going to be interested to see what that dynamic is.
But
Look,
Blood Hunt,
everybody's gonna get cured at the end. Let's
that's
just,
what,
now.
that's the feeling I get too. Is
Well-
that because
it is what it is.
You can't turn Miles Morales into a fucking vampire and then
Well-
let it go on like that. I just don't think. I don't
Miles
know.
Morales is still a vampire, and at least up until the September solicitations for Marvel.
Yeah, but look, Nick. You
Like
know,
they're carrying Miles Morales as a vampire for a little bit. I know it's not
Are
going to
they
be.
going to? Well, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe
It's not going to be.
You're saying September, right? That's like 3 issues
Yeah.
from now.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
3 books. Like it's not.
Yeah.
You know, it's
maybe a
These
cure
changes-
happens.
Jubilee for a vampire for like 2 years,
Yeah.
maybe even longer. She was one. You know, but
These changes are never permanent, but
yeah,
but like
nobody's
they are doing it for a little bit.
Yeah, you're saying they're not just going to have him 1 month he's a vampire, the next month he's getting cured.
Right.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't run with it a bit, but you know,
Yeah.
they'll fix it. Don't
They're
turn
being
it around.
they're being a little bit responsible with it, actually, like, following through.
Right, which is cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like this. I like that they're going to keep him a vampire for a minute there.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I don't know.
Look,
I mean,
they just
he's get cured.
I'm
but,
sorry, go ahead.
I was like,
I'm
he's
sorry.
going to get
I'm sorry.
cured. No, you're all right. I know he's going to get cured, but I just want to see him. It'd be fun to see him have to, control his blood, control his thirst, and
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah. So I don't know.
They just resurrected 15 million mutants from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kenosha.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Wow. That's
it's like whatever. Okay,
Oh my God, that's
bring them all
insane.
back.
So,
yeah.
is that going to be in X-Men '97?
Well, they just killed everyone in X-Men.
Yeah.
Remember? So
Yeah.
Who knows what they're gonna do? I hope they don't do it right away. Like, just leave it as it is. There needs to be repercussions for what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a thing, man. With comics, is they don't tend to hang around too long.
Yeah, the consequences don't feel permanent or
Nah,
like
they never do.
earned.
And it's tough because, I mean, just knowing the pattern of them, you go into a story knowing that that's the case. So it's always like, man, this character's death or whatever the incident may be. But for so long.
Oh,
But see,
wow,
what's-
Jean Grey is dead again.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, wow, Professor X is dead again.
You know what the problem
it's
with doing
like,
that is, though, is it makes the deaths not matter.
That's what,
No,
yeah, that's what
of
I'm
course
saying.
not.
Yeah.
And it sucks, though, because killing a character, like a major character, it should matter.
Mhm.
But it doesn't because, they're going to come back.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
The rule used to be the only people that won't come back from the dead in Marvel were Bucky and Uncle Ben. Oh, and Gwen Stacy. And we got them all back now except the real Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
So,
Other Uncle Ben's, but
I thought they did. They didn't bring Uncle Ben back, but I thought I remember a story I thought in Spider-Man where they alternate. It was an alternate universe where Uncle Ben was still alive.
that's the conceit of the new Ultimate Universe is
Right.
that the Reed Richards of that universe, the maker, he fucked with everybody's lives. So in this new Ultimate Universe, Uncle Ben is alive.
Uh-huh.
And he's best friends with J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh fuck.
And so Aunt May died.
Okay.
And so Harry Osborn is married to Gwen Stacy. And Peter's married to Mary Jane and has 2 kids.
Nice.
So it's like this well-adjusted Peter
Yeah.
that they're just going to fucking put through the ringer.
Right,
Yeah,
of
but
course.
You know it's coming. And it's Hickman, so it's going to be fucking amazing.
you don't want to
Yeah.
see Spider-Man doing well. Nobody wants that.
No.
Well, yeah, but that's boring. Come on.
I will say, from the Ultimate Universe, that was a good villain. The Reed Richards maker. He was a good and interesting, different take on an artist.
Yeah.
The thing with the Ultimate Universe, what could they do with these characters? I think they did an okay job with Magneto.
Yeah.
Did the world and shit. I thought that was a fun story.
Yeah, but that is where the craziest shit in the Ultimate Universe came into and shit.
And then Green Goblin, I was never crazy about.
No, I didn't like that transformation either. Like fucking Bendis doing that shit.
Yeah,
The new Ultimate Universe, the Ultimates team is pretty fucking cool. It's Tony Stark is Iron Lad. Reed Richards is Doom.
Mm.
Then you got Thor and Sif. And Hank and Jan just joined.
Jesus.
So that's your Ultimates team. And they have so basically the conceit of the book is they have 2 years to prepare for the Maker coming back because he got exiled to some alternate universe. So they have 2 years to prepare for him to come back and make defenses and a plan to beat him.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
I might check it out.
It was Hickman that was doing it.
Yeah.
Him.
He's
Might be
not
worth
doing
it to
the
check out.
Ultimates book though.
Yeah,
He
right.
he's only doing the Spider-Man book, but the Ultimates book has been really good so far too.
But the Maker and shit, that was him, right?
Yeah. That whole prequel to this, yeah.
Shit was good.
Yeah. But EE, you had some shit from Alien Romulus you wanted us to look at.
So, yeah. So,
Let me go
I'm
ahead
a
and
fan of this franchise, right? And they dropped the trailers. I normally don't watch Easter egg videos and theory videos, right?
Right,
For any
right.
movie that ever comes out, it's just not my thing. People watch these screen crush things on Star. It's never me. I don't watch it. I don't do it, right? But I've been watching anything I can regarding Alien Romulus, right? So the theory is, and this is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. The alien in Romulus is actually supposed to be Big Jack. Big Chap is the alien from Alien 1, right?
Right.
And these are the connectivity things they're doing, right? So I don't know if you remember so this movie takes place 20 years after the first Alien movie.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember, she shoots him out the airlock, right?
Right.
She uses a harpoon gun, right? The harpoon gun gets stuck in the airlock, right? And then she blows him out, right?
Mhm.
So now the theory is that he was never blown out. He stayed attached to the harpoon the entire time, right? Just dragging along in space. And that the xenomorph, the alien, can actually cocoon itself to survive these conditions, right?
Holy shit.
This picture here, right,
Uh huh.
is the beginning scene of Aliens, where you can see the harpoon gun still stuck in the airlock, right?
Huh. Okay.
Go to the next picture.
All right. Oop. Wrong one.
So I don't know if you guys watched the trailer yet. In Alien Romulus, that you see, like what we're assuming is the Romulus ship crashing into a planet.
Uh huh.
In the background is this, which pretty much looks like I didn't pull a picture of it. The ship that Ripley was in when her escape pod.
Okay.
This is what this is supposedly is, right? That it looks exactly like it, right?
Okay.
Go to the next picture. This is what I see when I first saw this trailer, right? I just thought this was a rock, right? Like, look, if you look closely at it, right? Look at what looks like almost like a spine from the way the aliens are. That's what people are now like. They found Ripley's shit, and this is him, Cocoon, right? You go to the next picture.
All right.
If this is the alien, what looks like it's coming out of something, right? Normally, aliens don't, at this size, they don't come out of eggs like this.
Right.
Big.
So they're assuming, like, again, this is all adding more and more credence to this supposedly confirmed rumor that this is the original alien from the first one.
Huh.
Right? So what it looks like is, like, with this movie is they're going to show you them find Ripley's ship and bring this on board. Shit goes haywire on board, right? And then that crew of kids, like the young people that make it onto the ship, it's already infested with the face huggers, and the xenomorph is already on the ship. I know you hear a lot of people hate connectivity sometimes, right? Like, you don't always have to connect everything to everything.
No, you don't always have to, but it's cool when you do, man.
I'm kind of excited about this. I'm hoping it's true. Like, this is one of those movies where I'm very, like, I've seen these trailers, and the
Love
trailers,
you, honey.
I don't know if you guys have watched the trailers yet for Romulus.
Hi, Kate.
It has a very strong feel to, like, what the original movie was. Which I think is great. Listening to interviews with how do you pronounce it? Fede Alvarez.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he talks a lot about how he tried to stay with the canon as much as he possibly could, because there are some, continuity issues between the books and everything that's been done. He talks about how he used, like, there's a site called, like, what's it called? Xenopedia, right? It's like the Bible for aliens amongst fans, right? Like that. Like, if you really want to know what's going on, you go there. He said he spent tons of time on that site just to make sure he had what he was doing fit in with the timelines of everything.
Usually when people take that kind of care, like, at least you know the product's usually going to be good.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, he actually is taking the time to look, really, like, that's awesome. Let's look into.
And with these pictures, that I pulled from the trailer, and listening to the theories, and I'm like, this does kind of make sense to me. Like, it does seem to work. Like, I can see where if they do try to make this the same alien, I can see my. Granted, we've never seen the aliens either. It's obviously a new thing you're adding to the alien, but there's
I don't
all
hate it.
deleted scenes. I don't hate
Yeah.
it. And like the original Alien, if you ever go back and watch just deleted scenes, you know that resin that they coat their people in, you can see it's Dallas, you know, and there's another character who actually looks like he's being changed into something, not just a cocoon, almost like he's being converted into an egg or something. You know, it's kind of weird. But you'd have to go and watch those old deleted scenes from the '79 movie, and you know, and then you see what they do, how they secrete that shit that changes the walls and turns them all into a hive. So I'm like, oh, maybe it could have survived long enough in space to cocoon itself. I don't know. I don't know how big a fan you guys are of the old Alien movies or whatever. But
I'm a casual, but I like them.
I love
like
them.
I'm the asshole that likes the Alien versus Predator movies.
Yeah, I do too.
So do I,
too.
but I like them for different reasons.
Yeah.
They're, you know, they're
To me, they're fodder
Jason
to
versus
me.
Freddy for me. It's
Yeah,
Jason
there you
versus
go.
Freddy.
Exactly.
It's just fun to watch them fight each other.
That's it.
Example.
Yep.
Fuck the
You got
story. Fuck the storyline. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't even need much of a
I just want
story.
to see them fight.
They're silly.
I just
I
want to see them
Yeah.
fight
I
each
wanna
other.
see Machete.
Yeah,
I want to see
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
You know?
exactly.
Absolutely.
So I take the same thing. Like I've watched the
Yeah.
AVP movies a ton of times.
Yeah.
They don't fit into the timeline anymore. They're the biggest problem with the Alien timeline now.
Yeah.
With after Prometheus and Covenant, because if David created the Xenomorph,
Right.
Yeah, how did they get
that's
sent back?
like
in
that's
time?
years. That's a good portion years later after AVP, and AVP 2 literally takes place the day after AVP. So it doesn't make sense, right? So you know,
I've only seen that
you might
second
have
one
to-
like one time. I hardly remember it. That was like
All
the one
I,
with, like,
all I remember is the Pred Alien.
Yeah.
yeah.
That
That was
first one,
crazy.
man, I watched that movie a couple times a year.
Hell yeah, man. I like Lance Henriksen is in it, and I love Lance Henriksen.
Good in that. Okay, so I always think about that movie whenever I think of new movies that come out, especially like Disney movies, right? Where it's like that movie had like a female lead, like a woman of color. And like I always think like that movie came out in 2004, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm sure like nobody thought that stuff about it at the time, but I feel like if that movie
Yeah.
came out
No,
today,
didn't
people like,
care.
oh, here we
Yeah.
go again. Like it's another.
Sam, you brought something up that, you know, and not to hijack it or anything, but it's a question that I like to ask a lot of people because I'm generally interested. Do you have your personal set, your movie? Like, do you have a movie or two that you just rewatch every year just because you loved it that much throughout your life that it means
Oh
so
yeah,
much to you?
they're comfort movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what would be one of yours?
The movie Heat.
Oh,
Robert
De Niro?
Al Pacino,
Yeah.
Nice.
for whatever reason. And then in this movie, the subject matter is fucking horrible, but the movie Spotlight is about like the Boston Globes. Like, child sex abuse. I don't know, for whatever. I just think that movie's perfect, 10 out of 10,
Sure.
everything. And I will watch that movie. I'll watch that movie twice in a day. Like I just think that
Yeah.
movie's so good. So like it's not like a feel good movie. Neither is Heat either, but. Like
no,
they're
but
just
still,
like
they don't have to be
yeah,
like it's, you know,
yeah. What would
about-
Dave, what would that be for you, man? That's
Princess
a good,
Bride.
That's a good question.
Princess
Oh,
Bride.
That's a big one.
There's two of them. There's the Princess Bride and there's Pulp Fiction.
There you go.
Those two I watch.
Yeah.
I make it a point to watch Princess Bride twice a year, and I try to make it a point to watch Pulp Fiction at least once. But the Princess Bride is my go-to. It's my jam.
Yeah.
I just it means everything to me as a kid and growing up.
Russ, do you have any comfort movies?
Y'all
Oh shit!
I think y'all gonna make fun of me the one I.
Hey Jack.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Dude,
What's up,
hey, how you
Jack?
doing,
How you
man?
doing, bud?
Hey, this is Jack from the Click This Discord that we have going together.
Yeah, he comes to watch us on
Sweet.
Tuesday
He co-
nights with us.
What's up?
Yeah. What's up, man?
We're talking about comfort movies right now. So, Russ,
Yeah.
what did you have for your comfort movies, my man?
I watched Forrest Gump.
Look at this, dude.
I
Forrest
love
Gump
that
is still-
movie, man.
Hey,
I
it's
love
one
that
of the
movie.
best soundtracks I've ever heard. The music is
Yeah,
amazing.
it's
What was that? Robert Zemeckis, right?
yeah. At least once a
Yeah.
year, I have to. I've also watch it and
Down and check it out. Yeah.
just enjoy it. Yeah, and my kids know not to bother me. They go, "Oh, it's Forrest Gump Day.
Forrest
Leave that
Gump.
alone." Yeah.
Oh my God.
Just watch it, so.
E, what's yours?
Oh, mine. I think I would give you about 4.
Yeah, I'm going to too.
One is Alien and Aliens 1 and 2,
Uh huh.
and Godfather 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Those are
Okay.
always have to be watched at least
Yep.
once a year.
Okay.
That
If
is
not
true.
more. And I mean, you can mix in Indiana Jones and the original Star Wars
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
Like they'll always get a pop on here.
Yeah.
and there.
Well,
I'll be
dude,
in the
I'll
movie,
say like
throw it
you-
on,
like,
throw it on.
Like
But-
your comment made me think of that. Like, maybe this isn't a movie that I will like seek out and turn on, but if this movie's on and I catch it on TV, I have to watch all of it, which is Goodfellas. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, that's another one. That's
And
that's
Casino.
another one.
You know.
You know,
I think that's.
I mean, there's tons of movies then where, like, if it's on, like, oh yeah, leave it on.
Yeah.
Hell
You
yeah.
know, yeah, there's tons of movies
Sure,
there,
but
but like
there's-
go-to
I've only got-
movies.
I've only got a couple that I will actually seek out with a mission to put on to watch multiple times a year. Like I know I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to watch Princess Bride in February. So everyone, leave me alone on February 11th. I'm watching that. That's my jab that day. And, and Lord of the Rings trilogy is another one too.
Oh,
but,
dude.
so long.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That for me is not one that I'll sit and watch. But like, if it's for some reason Sundays, that it's on in the background, like all
Exactly.
All day.
Sure.
Yeah, I want to interrupt real quick. I ruined those movies for myself. I
Yeah.
can't
Dude,
watch
Lord
them.
of the Rings. Why, man?
I can't watch them anymore.
Yeah, watch them too
Years
much.
and years
Yep.
ago, when I was living by myself, right? I did a run where I spent the entire day watching all of them, back like all 3 of those originals, the extended versions.
Yep.
Then I take a break, 1, 2, 3, and I just haven't been able to watch them again
It's
since.
like 11 and a half
Same.
hours.
Exactly.
Dude, so
like
hey,
once that was over,
those
I think I
movies are-
ruined those movies for me.
And it's
I think
like,
I
those are
ruined
good
them for me.
examples, like with those extended versions of like why deleted scenes are deleted because
Yeah.
they take you out of it, they slow things down, and it's just like a lot of like.
That's
dude
pretty
scenes.
good.
Yeah.
And
The
I've only
only-
watched the extended version of the second one, but
Yeah.
I've only watched the theatrical version of the rest of them, and yeah, those are love them, man. They mean everything.
I think the last one is almost 4 hours long.
It's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 3 hours long. I think theatrical.
Yeah.
Jack. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I was gonna say, Jack. Do you have any like comfort food movies?
Oh, if I get in the mood, I usually watch like the Goonies or.
Hell yeah.
I go
Goonies
back
is a
to-
good one.
I'm showing my
Absolutely.
age. I go back to the 80s.
Yeah.
That's all of us.
We're all of us.
Dude, yeah, Russ,
Yeah.
Russ, you're 60, man. So you're not
Yeah, he's turning 60 on Sunday.
You look great for 60.
60.
You look great for 60.
in a few hours, boy. Yeah, dude, you look great, man. People start
Great
asking
for
about that.
60.
His wife is 29.
Oh,
Hey, listen. You stop sweet talking to her. Go ahead with that shit.
Some of the comedies I like you never watch Porky's or Porky's 2?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought
Absolutely.
it was
I got a good story about that movie. I wanted my older cousin.
Let me get the banner ready.
My older no, it's not.
Oh boy, here it goes.
I was pretty young when Porky's came out, and I wanted, my cousins were talking about it, and I would overhear them talking about it, and I wanted to watch this movie so bad, just because of how funny they said it was. Right? I really didn't catch them talking. I didn't really know that they were talking about nude women, all the nudity and stuff like that. So I snuck out. My mom put me in bed. I got out of bed, snuck into the living room, and hid behind a chair just to watch this fucking movie. And I gotta tell you, when it came to the scene where they go and they look into through the holes in the shower room, the women's shower, dude, I was like, I gave myself away. I went, holy shit! And my mother's like, "Hey, what was that? Russell, was that you?"
Oh man.
Nick, you're up, my friend. You're up.
Yeah, for me, it's some weird shit. Five Deadly Venoms I watch constantly.
That's such a good movie.
It's probably my favorite movie of all time. The fucking old Shaw Brothers Kung Fu movie.
Oh my god.
After that, shit. I like some really weird movies. I always watch Quills. It was a crazy movie about the Marquis de Sade that had Jeffrey Rush, Kate Winslet, and Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
Never heard of that, man.
Yeah, man. It's this crazy ass movie about the Marquis de Sade in an asylum.
Yeah, a Napoleon era insane asylum movie. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a hell of a setting.
And then lately this one's popped into the rotation because it's just fucking way out there. Johnny Depp in The Libertine.
Okay. All right.
He plays a it's set against the backdrop of Charles II in England coming back to the throne after Cromwell.
Oh, wow.
So they're trying to put all these restrictions on the king, and the only person that would advocate for the king was the Johnny Depp's character, who is this degenerate fucking hedonist who does all the drugs, fucks all the women, and at the time when the king actually needs him. So the whole movie is just about his downfall and how decrepit he becomes and fucked up because of syphilis and shit.
Ooh, sounds like a Caligula.
Yeah, and then the movie is him fucking all decrepit and hunched over on crutches and shit, doing this speech to Parliament and he wins them over for Charles II, who's played by Malkovich.
Wow, that's a hell of a movie,
Damn.
man. Those are some
That's
crazy comfort movies.
Johnny Depp. Those are Johnny Depp's favorite fucking roles, dude. Seriously. Fear and Loathing, Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna go over. He's just a fucking
That-
coked up maniac.
Now I'm a little stoned at this point, but did we cover Romulus enough for you? Did we go into
we
it?
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I interrupt that? My apologies.
You
No.
You've got me interested in it now. I can tell you that. I didn't know the connections to the original movie were there, so that's kind of cool. I don't know.
I saw previews for 2 horror movies coming out that look fucking amazing. One's from A24. Sam, you like them?
Is that Maxine or whatever?
No, Heretic with Hugh Grant.
Okay, yeah.
These fucking they're either Mormon or Jehovah's Witnesses come to Hugh Grant's house, knock on the door, and he's like, "Oh yeah, come in," and it's Hugh Grant all friendly and shit, and then the clock strikes and they are all drugged and shit, and they have to, and Hugh Grant's fucking with them in the house. Ugh.
Boy, it's a dangerous thing being a Jehovah's Witness, huh?
Well, shit, you come bother me in my house, I might do the same shit.
Yeah, really, right? Torment
Where's the
him.
movie? Oh shit, dude. Okay, I sent it in the chat, that Nosferatu movie.
Yes, Nosferatu, that looks great too.
It's A24, but it's Robert Eggers, who is
Yeah.
He did The Northman, he did The Witch, he did The Lighthouse, which I think 2 of those movies are really good. Witch is a 10 out of 10 movie for me.
Yeah.
That's another one of those movies I could just watch.
Northman's that's good.
Northman's pretty good.
It's pretty good, man.
Lighthouse, I didn't even finish it.
Yeah.
Didn't even finish it. I don't know. It is what it is. I know why it's appreciated, but it's not for me.
This has got fucking Lily Rose Depp in it. It's got Willem Dafoe.
It's hopefully going to be a frequent collaborator with him. Because which I loved. I love to see that shit. I mean, Nolan's kind of famous for that. Scorsese's famous for that, but we need to figure out people just work well together. Yeah, this looks great to me, man. I'm so excited for that.
Awesome.
All right, it's about 11 o'clock, so I think we should take this officially off air and get into a hangout.
Sweet, let's do it.
All right.
Damn.
it sucked being away. I have so much fun when I do these, and I get to take my mind in directions. I get to have it off the pain for a minute, and on.
Yeah, man.
You did for sure, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, hang around.
Especially with your back. Jack, we'll get you a link in Discord too for the hangout afterwards if you want to come in.
Roger that.
All right, brother.
All right, man.
All right, yeah, I'll put out the link.
All right. So as I say every week, peace, love, and hair grease. We're out.
Adios. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye.